All right, so we're back and we've got a special video for you guys here today. We are gonna be reviewing the 3M Performance gun. This is the new version, but not only are we gonna be reviewing this gun, we are gonna be spraying it with my man Pat from BASF. So they've taken this gun to the laboratory, they've tested it, and they approved this gun with their product, and we've got all the settings that they recommend. So this video could be very helpful to you guys, especially if you're spraying the Glasurit 100 line. So this is the older version of the 3M Performance gun. This is a phenomenal gun, but this gun here struggles. It's very hard to clean, and it's just got a little bit of improvement needed, and I think they've got that now. So we've mixed our paint, we've got everything in the booth, and we're ready to go. We're just waiting on Pat. And I want to wait for him, that way we can unbox that gun. He can go over what 3M actually told him about the new gun and how they want us to set it up. Yes, I have been using it for a long time, but when you get a company like Glasurit involved or BASF involved in testing out something, they really get their people on it. So they might have a really nice setup the way they have that gun dialed in. And I'm really curious to see what they're gonna say about it. So we did hit our raw hinges with the etch wipes. I'll show you that now. And hopefully Pat will be here any minute and we can unbox that gun. Here he is, the man himself, Pat. You guys have seen him plenty of times on the channel. When we trained, we had an awesome time. He taught me all the skills to be successful with it. And now we're gonna go ahead and get that box out of the office because they didn't want me playing around with it until the master was here. So let's go get it out of the office. All right, we've got the gun here. We're gonna open it up. And this is the new one, like I told you guys. It's supposed to be better. We're gonna let you hear from Pat what they told him. That way he can give us the insight straight from 3M. All right, so you guys are, I'm sure, familiar with the way the bags come from 3M. This is gonna be your number. And then whatever size head it is gonna be that last digit. So this is a 1-3, so you'll have a 3. If you have a 1-4, you'll have a 4 on the end and vice versa. So look at your package, make sure you're using the right head. They recommend what, the 1-3 right now? And the 1-4 I've seen.
So for primer, it's going to be a 1.6.
Right.
So the part number would be 26916.
Right.
Sealer, it's a 1.3 to a 1.4.
Right.
Base coat is going to be a 1.3 to a 1.4. There's a close application and standard applications, but it's the same tip size. And your clear coat is a 1.2, a 1.3, or a 1.4.
We've got the heads. These come off. They lock on nice. It's not like the old ones where they wear out the O-ring on the center because they're locked in better. And you're going to just have a nice outcome, and we'll see that in a minute once we get this thing loaded up.
Just 150 hours to 200 hours.
And I can vouch for that. I've had some of these heads on there for weeks and weeks, and they do not go bad, and they are very well made. So let's go ahead and get it in there and see what we got with the sealer. All right, so Pat's going to go over with you guys now because we're going to be setting this up for sealer. Go over that with him, Pat.
All right, for the sealer, we're going to start at our closed position. The fan adjustment, starting from the closed position, we're going to go 1.5 to 2 turns out for the fan. There's little marks here. So you would just go 1 turn is 1, 2 is your fan. Your fan is all set. Fluid is going to be 3 turns out. 1, 2, 3, and your PSI is going to be 24 to 26. That's our sealer setup.
All right, so let's go ahead, get our sealer applied, and then we'll come back out here and we'll go over the base settings with you as well. All right, so we've got the sealer now on the parts, and it laid it down beautifully, and that is what the 1.3. I use the 1.4 a lot with the base coat, but the 1.3 does work beautifully with that sealer because it breaks up that sealer a little bit finer, which is gonna give you a nicer, flatter finish. And if you've been painting for any amount of time, you know that the foundation is critical to getting that finish the way that you want, because if that sealer is lumpy or bumpy, once you put your base coat on, it's gonna land in, especially with a water base being it's gonna suck down, it's gonna land into that peel. So 1.3 is perfect. Let's go ahead, get the gun loaded up once this tacks up and hit it with the base coat. So I like to get the bulk out of the gun before I take it off. Go ahead and get it out of there. And then you got your knob on here. It comes off. You can wipe off your tip. Wipe the needle off. Then get your head and run it through the top and the back of it, and it'll kind of go back and forth. You'll see it filling up the top, and it'll really clean it out nicely. So you can just do that. If you have a gun washer, these can go in the gun washer too. I don't like to use a gun washer for anything other than clear because I want it spotless for my gun. So that right there is good enough. And once you get the head cleaned out, put it back on the gun. That way you protect that needle, because if you were to drop this down, you're gonna bend that needle. So go ahead, get it cleaned out, put it back on, and you're ready to go for sealer next time.
Okay, we're closing all these settings. We're gonna open the fan up first. So it's 1.5 to 2 turns out on the fan. So we're going 1, 2. Our fan is set. Now we're doing the fluid, 3.5 from the closed position. So we're gonna open it up. 1, 2, 3.5. And then so this gun is set for base coat, and it's 29 PSI.
All right, let's go ahead and try it at that setup. All right, so we put the base coat on, and that was with the 1.3. So I'm not too much of a fan with this product with the 1.3. I'm more of a 1.4 guy. I like to put that paint on a little bit wetter, and I was having to really try to apply it with the 1.3. So just my personal opinion to you guys, I recommend the 1.4 with the 3M gun. All right, so we've got the base coat on there. You guys seen it was still flashing on that trunk. We are gonna go in there now and clear it with the gun as well, but when you're cleaning out your gun with your base coats, they do let you use the 3M gun cleaner. You can use some of the waterborne cleaners in it to get the bulk out, and then finish off with that 3M aerosol cleaner and then blow it out, and you're good to go for your next base coat application. So let's go ahead, get this clear loaded up and hit it and see what we've got. But before we clear it, I wanna just show you guys, there is a lot involved in it. They have a procedure that they're gonna come to your shop with. Whatever rep is in your area, he's gonna go over all these things that they want you to do. That way you know what this gun is needed to be used like, and you're gonna be successful with it. So we didn't go over all of this. This is something that we're gonna do internally here, me and Pat and Jason here that works at the shop. But when they come, they'll go over all this stuff with you if you're on Team Crash Champions. They are here to get us successful, and that's what we want to do. All right, so let's go over the clear coat application now. And they do recommend the 1.2, the 1.3, the 1.4. To me, I'm gonna go with a 1.2 with this gun because to me it puts out a lot of material and I like a flat coat. That's why I use the guns that I use for my clear coat. So let's go ahead and hit it now with the 1.2, and we're gonna have Pat go over what they want for this as well.
We're closing everything up. Now we are putting the 1.2 on. Fan 2 out on the fan. 1, 2. Fluid tip is 3.5. 1, 2, 3.5. 24 to 26 PSI.
All right, let's lock and load. All right, so Pat, how did I do with the gun?
Very good, thank you.
So we're all set up now. I'm appreciating you coming down and showing us the whole setup that you guys took the time to get it dialed in. You guys seen the outcome in the booth. And my man Pat came through once again. It's been a while since he's been on the channel, and I know you guys liked him when we did the training in the beginning. He's still out and about doing his thing, helping out a lot of us that work at Crash, as well as you guys out there that are spraying the Glasurit. So I hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you guys on the next one.